This is where things get super dicey. We're 10 players off of the money. We're super close. And in the 6K big blind level, I pick up ace-9 of spades in early position, and I raise it up to 14,000. We get 2 opponents to make the call to my left, which is very surprising. Low jack and +2. Both of these opponents shouldn't really be able to call too wide, and they should be raising a lot pre-flop, so hard to put them on a hand. But when the flop comes ace queen 7, 2 diamonds and a spade, I decided to check this over to my opponent, as I should be raising a lot of garbage, and the low jack ends up throwing out 21,000 into the middle, which is pretty small bet overall. I'm going to make the call. I don't really want to check raise just yet, because I think everyone is not incentivized to play many hands. We're 10 players off the money, which means we're basically on the bubble with how big this field is. So I make the call. Other opponent folds. The turn is a spade, and this is where things get super dicey. I start off with a check, and my opponent goes into the tank and ends up firing out 43,000, leaving himself 80,000 chips back. And look, I've got top pair. The kicker isn't amazing, but I've got a lot of equity with the turned flush draw. I'm trying to really struggle putting my opponent on a hand here that isn't like king queen, because any ace x or 2 pair in this spot is probably going to be 3-betting me. I don't see my opponent really ever playing this way with ace 10. So kind of suspicious on what's going on. Maybe I took the lazy route, but I announced all in as I do cover my opponent. I'm the chip leader at the table. He snap calls with king 10 of hearts. No, this turn card was absolute disaster, but we still have outs in a spade. We need to win this one, guys. This is the biggest part of the tournament by far. I will be very close to being the chip leader of this entire tournament if I win, and if I lose, I end up with dust and very few chips behind. I'll have to fold into the money and the river. So no. All of that time, all of these hands I played consecutively, all the all-ins and all the hope I've mustered up and dreamed of comes collapsing in this failed, missed flush draw. I lose basically close to a chip lead pot nearing the bubble. We are announced, we are in the money. As I said, we're pretty close to making it in the money, so I didn't have to play too many hands, didn't have to fold too often. But what I thought was once going to be an insane opportunity to win this tournament, now I just need to coast, play a short 12 big blind stack. And here we go.